Okay, here, this is Lord Potato, and this is, well, what if Naruto was the reincarnation of the three webtoons? Or three webtoons. Uh, what the hell did I put is, I don't know, I'm retarded. At that time, I think I was too retarded to figure out things. Whatever. So this was like 9 months ago that I upload part one. And part one, yeah, it was kind of crunchy that I actually kind of, I don't know. I was kind of retarded at that time. Again, not saying that I'm always smart. I'm just retarded sometimes. But not the point. So there's not going to be any music in the background, since at that time I really could not think anything without music. But now, since I'm getting better at doing somewhat, I'm not getting better, I'm just getting better without needing to hear music that much. But other than that, go subscribe to Anime Sensei, Iconic What Ifs, and Obito What Ifs, because their links will be in the description. And let's begin. Or let me do a recap before I begin. So yeah, because it's been 9 months and you probably all forgot about this shit. Okay. Sorry about that. But we begin. Naruto. So last time that happened, Naruto was getting beaten up by a bunch of people. Well, not beaten up. He doesn't have a family. So of course the Nine Tails was still happening. He was still with I'm gonna say 50% of the Nine Tails, yeah. So it was like half. So he had the gang. Of course, people still beat him up. Until when he was in the academy, when he was 8 years old, he was getting beaten up one day just to get kind of half-state death. But of course, Naruto was brought into the mindscape by 3 characters. And these 3 characters did beat the crap out of Kurama. So Kurama would stop messing with the kid mostly. This is hardcore leveling player named Ethan. Not Sanjin-won. The 25th Bong, who is from, the Tower of God. And, Morty Jim. So, yeah, these characters. So, of course, they were there, of course, kind of telling Naruto about who they are and all that. And, of course, I'm not going to go into straight up a bunch of details of who they are, because if you want to go rewatch part 1, you can. It's just because it took way too long for that. But other than that, with those 3 people, they talked telling Naruto that they would give themselves their powers towards Naruto because they are the reincarnations. But of course, they will also tell Naruto to train. So Naruto does train for 4 years, becoming 12 years old, and never showed his actual true skills. Now, I should mention his eyes. His true eyes are kind of blue. So, not blue, they're a fake blue. So his eyes actually change. So it can be activated like a dojutsu, his eyes, if you want to think about it. But they're blue right now. But I'll show you how the dojutsu kind of looks like. Or mostly the combined eyes of, Ethan, Morty, Jim, and the 25th Bomb. Let me show you. So this is how it would look like. It would look like the iris would be gold. This will be black. I would have changed it to red instead, but instead I'm just going to change it to black because Ethan's eyes are so confusing. It's either black or red, but it usually can't be tell. So, of course, I would change it later but to red, or it could be an upper version. But yeah, and the little reddish aura is actually just Bong's, the 25th Bong's kind of, well, not eye color. It's mostly, yeah, and it's going to be what's it called, just a color pattern from, what's it called? Yeah, Bongs were gold. The black was definitely from, what's it called? Morty Gem. And the red is actually the aura just around it from, Ethan's eyes. But yeah. Of course, with that happening, they were kind of teaching him and other things like their techniques. Now, Naruto can summon out not 3 weapons. He can summon out 2 thorns that the 25th Bong has, those like red thorns. And of course he can pull out the black sword, I forgot what it's called, it's a black needle. Now, of course, Naruto also has the sword, basically the golden armor and the sword from, Ethan. And, he also has the weapons from Morty Jim. So the staff, the cloud, the armor, yes, you get the point. And yes, of course, Naruto has a bunch of memory and has all the knowledge of these three characters. I was actually one time thinking of adding Sanjay and Woon, basically from Soul Leveling, and then I said, you know what? Nah, that was just kind of messed up, and I suck at doing calculations for the system. I'm still doing what's it called? What if Naruto was had the system, but also was the reincarnation of Virgil? I'm still doing that. I just am trying to do the calculations, but I fucked it all up. So that will be coming out somewhat sooner or later. I don't know. But of course, let me go back into what if and do the recap. So of course, after that, Naruto he trained for when he was 8 all the way to he was 12. Now the final test will start in 3 months, so that's where I left it off. So Naruto is now just walking around the village, and of course, I should mention about Naruto's clothing. Naruto does not wear the orange, what's it called, the orange jumpsuit. He's not wearing that. What he's wearing is actually similar to what Ethan's wearing right here. Kind of, yeah, fuck, that's the wrong thing. To what Ethan's wearing right here. Like, kind of like grayish jacket, or kind of red something on his shoulder, like an armor and all that. Kind of black pants and black shoes. And of course, he has that kind of crazy look like Ethan a little bit. Kind of getting that that money from gambling places. Naruto's look is extremely good. Because Ethan was kind of bad, but also extremely good sometimes. I say sometimes because God, the fucking webtoon just like makes him have the worst fucking luck. But yeah. Other than that, okay, I should also mention before I go on to the for what's it called, the what if. I should mention one thing. I should mention one thing. I have read Morty Shim's basically what's it called, the God of High School, but I'm not in the. I forgot if there was the latest ones. Upload or not upload latest chapters. Also for the basically the Tower of God, I haven't read it in a while, so I might have to catch up later. And also for hardcore and level player, I was reading a little bit, but I haven't catch up that neither. So of course, I might have not that much information on the 25th Bong before that whole war between. I don't remember what chapter I was, but yeah. But other than that, let me go into the what if. So, Naruto, who is right now just walking around when he's 12, and I already mentioned how his drip looks like. Of course, he is just like walking. People do glare at him, but Naruto doesn't give two fucks. Naruto can just flip them off and say, "Fuck you, bitch. What are you gonna do about fight me? Come on, fight me then." So yeah, he basically doesn't care that much. He basically has the personality of Ethan's, being how should I say, first cussing you out and just like, yeah, he basically has the personality of Ethan's, mostly. He does have a similar personality of being nice and mannerful like Bong, and he does have a kind-hearted, personality like Morty. But mostly it's Ethan's personality because he kind of likes Ethan's personality to be arrogant a little bit, cocky a little bit, but at the same time not giving two fucks about people. Unless he wants something. Because yes, Ethan had to sometimes had to kind of show non-arrogance, but yeah. Of course we go into just Naruto walking around. Naruto just doesn't give two fucks. He knows the academy is about to end in 3 months. He knows that if he doesn't if he doesn't pass the ninja test, he will be kicked out and of course will not be able to turn into a ninja. But Naruto at the same time doesn't really want to be a ninja. It seems too much bullshit to deal with. He sees the Genin squads, like the actual new Genins that kind of graduated about last year. Those that graduated, and has seen them do a bunch of like D-rank missions. And seen them like do D-rank missions for like a couple of months, even into the year when he was 12 and all that. So he's like thinking, do I really want to be a fucking ninja? Doing like, I know you won't be able to learn any like cool ninjutsu or anything like that. Then again, I really wouldn't care. But getting money from only D-rank missions, It won't even pay me that much. Yeah. Should I? Should I not? What should I? This is where, well, Ethan kind of goes into Naruto's mind and does tell him, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should be only for yourself. Morty says, I mean, you can always kind of fight people on what's it called. Well, then again, D-rank missions won't even let you fight anyone. Except for your center or something. That's where Morty says, and then again, your sensei could be a prick or lazy or anything, or could just hate you. So I guess, I mean, being a ninja might be kind of risky and all that. Not for your health or anything because you're strong as hell, but for what to call your mental state and how people are. This is where Ethan says, nah, he doesn't give a fuck. If their fucking sensei's a bitch, what Naruto should do should just kick the shit out of them. Bong is over here just like, but that would be kind of rude, wouldn't it? This is where he kind of looks at Morty for reassurance. And this is where Morty says, then again, he doesn't look at Bong for reassurance. He says, then again, I might agree with Ethan a little bit. You could have just kicked the shit out of them and then, oh no, the Hokage could reassign you another one. That's where Naruto says, true. Now, Naruto's grades are not the worst and not the best. He's right now like the middle with Shikamaru. Naruto has not shown his true skills. And even though a bunch of people would try to say that he's cheating and all that, Naruto doesn't care because he is cheating. He is smart, but he's cheating half the damn time. And Iruka knows that, well, Naruto's kind of smart. It's just Naruto kind of cheats. Just because he doesn't give a fuck. Now, Naruto, how he trained is by, well, kind of just, how should I say, not train mostly. He kind of, like, sometimes went into the library, got some knowledge, and kind of read over books and all that. For more knowledge and all that. To get smarter and all that. And for training, he usually worked out with muscles and other things just to get built up stamina, endurance, and other things like that. And strength. But he also kind of worked in the techniques of, like, Morty Gym. Because you need to have, like, lots of, what's it called? Just muscle before you do, well, not muscles, mostly a lot of, well, flexibility, strength and other things, so you won't get accident tired during when you're doing one of the techniques for more gym, like 3 times Taekwondo and other things. And for a hardcore leveling player, you might need to get stronger and the strength to actually lift up the sword and all that. And of course, for trying to, use any of Bong's techniques, you might need to be able to learn his techniques in the first place. So basically the orb, because Bong can use orbs, like these orbs that kind of look like the Rasengan, but he can make them multiple. So yeah, he can send them at enemies and blow them up straight to hell. So yeah, of course Naruto, he's still kind of training and still learning about their abilities. But of course, he's not that dumb and not that, smart. Well, his genius level, his IQ mostly is at 250. So, of course, it's a little bit smarter than Shikamaru. Shikamaru, I think it was at 200. But yeah, Naruto really doesn't care that much of being a genius, being the top person, or being the top dog. He doesn't care. The only thing he just doesn't want to be is being dead last. Because he figured out something in the academy. If he was dead last, he would have been put by 2 of the top students, being Sasuke Uchiha and Sasuke Haruno, 2 of the most annoying people that he fucking hates. First of all, Sasuke's arrogance is more arrogance than him. God, Naruto just really doesn't want to deal with Sasuke's bullshit half the damn time. And Sasuke's annoying screaming loud enough for, I don't know, the whole damn village to hear gets annoying to him. So, of course, he doesn't like dealing with both of them. He hates both of them. They get annoying. They get on his nerves most of the damn time. But, of course, with that happening, there's a good chance I might have to go. But if I don't get caught or anything like that, I'm still going to continue doing this what if. But yeah, let me go back to the what if. So, of course, he just doesn't want to deal with both of them since they're damn annoying to him. The other people that he doesn't want to be stuck on is Kiba. Kiba, because he hates Kiba. He hates the fact that Kiba is trying to be dominating everything. Because he hates the Inazukas. Because every Inazuka is such a little bitch for him to deal with. Because of their dogs being also annoying, kind of barking, peeing, and other things. Because, yeah, he just doesn't like dealing with any of that shit. And what was it called? The other people that he doesn't like is, well, he likes Shikamaru and Choji. They're chill as fuck, and he's fine with that. Hates Ino because Ino's the same damn thing as Sasuke, but at least she isn't, like, what's it called? That annoying. Of course, it's annoying, but it's not that annoying. At least she can be calm and respectful. Naruto kind of likes. Of course, then there's Hinata. Naruto kind of gets annoyed with Hinata a little bit. The reason why is because Hinata always passes out and kind of just screams a little bit. And yeah, Naruto thinks that she has some kind of sickness, and yeah, because she always goes red. This is where Hinata still kind of likes Naruto a little bit. But yeah, Naruto just thinks she's kind of annoying a little bit also. Of course, this is where Naruto is thinking, God, I hope I don't get put on those people. Who else do I not want? Shino is quiet and okay. I like his quietness. And he also is a good strategist. Choichi and Shikamaru are also good, so I already mentioned that. Who else? Pretty much Naruto's trying to think through the whole classroom, and Naruto just thinks that half of them are so damn annoying. Half of the guys are just either kind of arrogant, kind of annoying, kind of just hates him. He knows why, because of the Nine Tails. And the girls are the same damn thing. Almost all the girls just like Sasuke, Uchiha, and none of the others. This is where Naruto just says, great, if I get stuck in any of those damn teams, I'm gonna fucking explode my head. There's a good chance I might accidentally kill the Uchiha. This is where, well, Naruto kind of just sat down, kind of just thinking, what the fuck to do? This is where Naruto was getting up way too fast. Well, kind of just got up really fast because, well, he then thought about it. He go talk to the Hokage, and if the Hokage won't change the teams, and then he already has the team prepared, because he knows what the Hokage wants. He wants to be put on a team with Uchiha and Sasuke Haruto. He thinks that's what it is. Now, this is where Naruto kind of rushes to the, Hokage office. He doesn't care if anyone's in there or not. He just busts through in, find the papers, get rid of his name from the goddamn Uchiha or anything. But yeah, Naruto's out running to the Hokage office. And this is where, well, we go into a POV with the Hokage. Horusen's Sarutobi mostly. Horusen's right now just kind of doing his papers. Of course, he is talking to some people that I will mention later. But of course, this is where Horusen's saying, okay, so you want to be put on a Genin team, even though you people don't really have what's called the academy experience. This is where the older one says, yes, I want my daughter, and yeah, to be put on the Genin team. Any Genin teams would not matter. This is where another one says, yeah, it'd be fine. Any person would be fine. This is where, well, Horusen tried to think of people who he would put on there. He was thinking of a certain red hair, blonde hair kid. Because yes, Naruto's hair did change to being kind of red, black, and kind of black again. Because of Bong's, what's called Morty, and even his own hair, and even what's called Ethan's hair. So yeah, this is where, well, Horusen's saying, should I? I know he's been on the middle, and the only person that's dead last is another civilian to put on Team 7. This is where there's multiple Anbu saying, stop there! This is where Naruto smashes through an Anbu through the door, and Naruto says, hey old man, what's good? This is where he has the Anbu from, well, he got his hand over the Anbu's mask, and does smash him down to the ground. So yeah, the door was kicked off his hinges, and of course Naruto says, yo, old man, I'm here to talk to you. This is where Naruto sees the kind of, like a couple of people that are in there. The Anbus that were already in there just to protect all jumped out in front of Naruto. And Naruto, what he did is say, Suri Taekwondo, triple kick, knocks all of them out. This is where Naruto just says, pathetic. Hey, old man. So I'm here to talk about the teams. This is where Horusen says, Teams. Oh, the teams. The teams are selected easily. Naruto says, yeah, it's kind of bullshit. Now that I think about it, the teams are kind of selected if either they're from a clan, a special clan, like Ino, Choji, and Shikamaru for the Ino Shika Choi trio. This is where Harusen thinks, saying, what if they weren't going to be put on there? Naruto says, put the bullshit right now. Harusen really doesn't like Naruto's like potty mouth half the damn time, but Naruto never cares that much. Harusen says, I guess you figure out one team. This is where, what about the others? Naruto says, so the teams are selected because of either their test grades. Or not test grades. Either test grades or how they are in the, academy. And since I am in the middle, I will not be put on, a team with Sasuke or Sasuke because they are the top students. The dead last will be put on together. Unless you're gonna do some random bullshit and put me on there somehow. Because I know you love fucking around with me. This is where Harusen already knew that Naruto figured that out. This is where Naruto says, for a tracking team, I guess either that would be an assault team, and either, I wouldn't care that much. I would have probably killed Sasuke in an instant, and I would probably would have went rogue. This is where Harusen says, he right now pales because he does not want Naruto to go rogue and also kill Sasuke Uchiha. So this is where he's paling right now. This is where Naruto says, I'm thinking another team would be Hinata, Shino, and Kiba. Now I don't want to be on Kiba's team or Ino because they're both goddamn annoying, but for them, I'm thinking there'll be a tracking squad. Because of Hinata's Byakugan, Shino's bugs, and Kiba's annoying mutt will be on that team for a tracking team. This is where Harusen's seeing the logic between Naruto. Naruto's super smart. And sometimes that he doesn't show it, he shows it in some things that he wants to be right about. And of course, Naruto is smiling half the damn time when he's saying this. And looking at Harusen sometimes pale, but Harusen's trying to keep it inside. He's trying so hard not to show it out, but Naruto does see Harusen somewhat flinch when he does say that he might go rogue and kill Sasuke. This is where Harusen says, what do you think about that? What about the others? Naruto says all of them are civilians. Either they piss me off enough and might have to kill them and still go rogue, or I'll be on the team by myself. This is where Naruto presents himself, kind of like putting his foot on one of the Ambu's heads that was already knocked out, and he's saying, I should be on the team by myself. This is where Naruto smiles with a bright grin. This is where Naruto kind of cringes a little bit, saying, but Naruto, everyone has to have a team. There's no exceptions. This is where Naruto says, don't worry, I'll kill them all and be in the team by myself. Ding! This is where Harusen tells and says, what if I put you on a team with clan heads? Well, 2 clan people. That's where Naruto says, 2 clan people? If I haven't met them in the academy, I'm fine. I don't really care. I just want to do missions, give money for my Harusen says, for your gambling problem? No, what would you ever think about that? I do not gamble. Ugh. It pains me to hear that Harusen started telling me. Harusen says, you antsy the fuck out of a gambling place. The fuck do you mean I don't know about your gambling problem? No. Harusen just looks at him. Just like, God damn it. Fine, I'll be putting you on a team by yourself without any of the academy students, but with 2 other people. You can look behind you. Naruto turns around and sees a girl with, black hair, and, long black hair, one covering up her eyes, but of course there are 2 red eyes, but one is covered up by her black hair, and another girl with blue hair and, blue eyes. Like a lighter blue and blue eyes. This is where Naruto says, who the hell are they? This is where, Harusen says, let me introduce you to your team that will probably be there. Raven, Ayami, and Umi Uchiha. Naruto looks at them. He heard the last name being Uchiha. I'm like, ah, hell no. Yeah, I'm good. This is where Haruto says, no, she's not arrogant like Sasuke, okay? If that's what you're thinking. She's only half Uchiha, but she still has the name. Because of her father. That's where Naruto looks at him, narrows his eyes, and then looks back at her. Kind of goes up to her. And of course, he has his face very close to her face. And of course, this is where she gets kind of flustered. And she said, can you please move? Of course, this is where her mother is kind of looking at them and says, oh, kind of cute. This is where Raven is confused. Who the hell is this person? She knows that she was probably going to be put on a team with Umi, but she never knew about this person. With a bunch of color hairs, mostly. And of course, Naruto says, ooh, sorry about that. Then he goes up to Raven, kind of looks around her, and says, sure. I mean, they look strong. Probably. I don't really mind. Just anyone but those people I mentioned. Sasuke Uchiha, Sasuke Haruno, Ino, or what's it called? Kiba. I wouldn't even mind if it was Shikamaru being lazy on my team. Shit, I don't mind. This is where, well, Haruto says, so you wouldn't mind if it was on Naruto on your team? Nope, I don't care. The Narutos are chill half the damn time. This is where Haruto says, I knew you wouldn't mind none of the Narutos. What about the Akamichi? That'd be fine. What about Aburame? Fine. Hyuga? Fuck that. This is where Haruto says, Naruto, stop cussing. What? I'm not cussing. I'm just saying words that comes to mind about and saying them out loud. This is where Haruto says, that's just cussing with extra steps. What the fuck? Naruto says, other than that, no, I do not want the, well, Umi Uchiha could be an exception if she's only half Uchiha and she isn't arrogant like that fucking prick that I have. Also, the Haruno, fuck that. I know they're not a fucking clan. I know they're a clan of civilians. And she's pretty much damn useless. The only thing that she's probably good is probably making the other enemy fucking deaf. This is where, well, Haruto says, now that I think about it, her mother is so damn annoying. She can probably make everyone deaf. That can be her goddamn clan jutsu, making everyone deaf. Haruto thinks in his mind. This is where Naruto says, yeah, I'll be fine. So what is this team called? I will let you choose, Naruto. The Demon Slayers. Haruto says, no. The Destroyers. No. The Killers. No. Naruto, choose something else. The Gambler. No, you don't. Naruto says, damn it. Fine, God Slayers. No. This is where Naruto's thinking, Naruto, this is your last fucking chance. Don't you dare fuck it up. Naruto says, Team 21 Dragon. You want fuck it, that's actually a better name than the fucking any of the other names that you fucking came up with. What's wrong with the others? Umi and Raven just narrowed their eyes a little bit to Naruto, realizing the personality of Naruto is a little arrogant, but not that much. A gambler, and also, well, how should I say, a lot of cussing. This is where Haruto says, okay, I'm gonna go find a perfect sensei for you. Who do I pick? That white hair. Who? Kakashi? You mean Dog? No, not him. Dog was there, kind of just like hearing this because he was right now hiding his present. And Naruto says, besides, he's over there listening. No, I don't want him. I want his, Does he have a cousin? This is where Kakashi kind of gets stabbed to the heart. And yes, Kakashi is going to have a cousin named Gojo Satoru. This is where, well, Haruto says, yeah, he does. It's Gojo Satoru. And he just became a Jonin about this year. So, I mean, sure. I can put you on a team with that. Dog says, no, I refuse. Well, not Dog. It's mostly Kakashi. Kakashi says, he comes out and he says, no, I refuse. Put Naruto on my team. I don't even mind. Well, no, he doesn't come out of nowhere. He just, what's it called? Naruto doesn't suggest it. What's it called? Haruto says, so, Kakashi would have want you on your team. So, he's thinking in his mind, got it. Gojo Sensei. Gojo Satoru. That'll be the perfect person. Besides, he's similar in training with Kakashi. Less emo, but better enough. So I got the perfect sensei for you, Naruto, Umi, and Raven. You will be put on a team with, well, none other than you will have to find out. This is where Naruto fucking falls over. Even Raven and Umi, they're like, what? This is where Haru-san says, other than that, I'm just gonna leave you with that information and good luck. You guys should talk to each other. Also, Naruto, you better pass the goddamn Genin squad. Even though I know you probably are gonna pass with flying colors. Because now you have the honor of being in another team except for Sasuke and Naruto. I mean, Sasuke and Sasuke. Naruto says, got it, I gotta try. I gotta crush everyone. This is where Harusan says, I hope you don't mean that literally. Naruto says, nope, you told me to crush everyone. Let me crush them literally. I'm gonna murder every single person I find. Harusan pales and says, Naruto, no! Naruto disappears, and this is where Harusan says, I hope he just means that in a figure of speech. Why? Why is Naruto like this? This is where Raven's father kind of looks at Harusan and says, the team is fine. I'm fine with that. The boy might seem a little crazy sometimes, a lot of not that proper manners, but the kid seems strong enough to protect anyone, and probably even his team. This is where Umi's mother kind of says, it'll be fine. I just wanted my daughter with her friend Raven, but yeah. But anyone will be fine, even if it's a guy. Even they're cute together, she says quietly. This is where Umi hears it and she goes fluster. And this is where Raven hears it and even Harusan. Raven's father didn't hear it because he didn't even care. He was just thinking, the boy seems interesting. Cool enough. Good enough. This is where Naruto, he's kind of running around and saying, well, time to start training. This is where Ethan says, that went better than I thought. And Morty says, kinda. And Bong says, I don't want Naruto to stop cussing for a second. This is where Ethan says, nah, he's fine with that problem. This is where Naruto, he trains, and 3 months later passes, and Naruto has talked to Raven and Umi for a little bit. Just kind of came around their, compound a little bit, just to talk to them a little bit, kind of knowing them a little bit more. Not much. He doesn't, go into the compound. He just talks to them outside. This is where Umi Umi doesn't have, she does have a compound because her mother is from a special kind of clan that only uses manipulation on water. Fire is not that much allowed, but somehow the Uchiha genes allow her to use water and fire together. But of course, this is where, she talks to Naruto and has tried to invite, not tried, kinda did ask Naruto if he would like to come into the compound. And Naruto says, it's fine, I'll just stay out here. That's where Umi says, are you sure? It's kinda pouring rain. Naruto says, I'm gonna be fine. This is where, Umi says, okay, so what do you want to talk to me? Before, it was before the 3 months was over. That's where Naruto just says, I'm just trying to figure out more of your personality and other things. Just because I know we're gonna be on a team together. So it's better to figure out personalities and other things. And what you like and other things. That's where Umi gets flustered. And she says, what I like is this type of food and this. Naruto nodded. This is where Umi then asks his, and Naruto just says, I like ramen, what's called meat and other things like that. And this and that. That's where Umi kinda nodded. That's where, Naruto did ask Umi where Raven's compound or house or whatever will be at. That's where Umi says, if you just want to know about her past, I know a little bit about her. She is somewhat my friend. That's where Naruto says, it's okay. Just tell me then. That's where Umi does kind of explain a little bit, and yeah. That's where Naruto nodded. That's where Naruto disappears and goes to his house, but yeah. Now, Naruto is not affected by the rain that much. He doesn't get sick because he knows he's the 9-toasted jerky, and doesn't really mind being on the water. He says the rain really feels nice. So, of course, this is where, Naruto, he gets to his house, and of course we go into a 3 month time. Now Naruto, he is now just getting ready for the academy test. Now Naruto is the first thing is the exam part to be written on it. He knows about what's it called Mitsuki trying to Mitsuki or whatever, not Mitsuki, Mizuki trying to sabotage him. So of course he threw the paper before Mizuki would even find it. He says, "Where's the paper, Naruto?" Naruto says, "Oh, I kind of threw it in the trash. Giving up later, easier." This is where Mizuki says, "Yeah, okay." This is where Naruto says, "Yeah, I'll kill you later, you bastard too." But he said that quietly, so Mizuki didn't hear him. He said, well, the next it is, Iruka was grading the papers. Mizuki didn't want to grade them because, yeah. So Iruka did find Naruto's papers to be very excellent, and he did not cheat. So, of course, Iruka passed that up. But, of course, it was now the physical. Now, it was the shuriken and kunai throw. Naruto, he got dual shurikens and dual kunais from Mizuki. But Naruto, what he did is kind of add a little bit of his chakra. Actually, he sharpened them enough. That's why Naruto throws all 6 of them at once and hits all targets at once. Ruka says, "Excellent, amazing, Naruto, very good." This is why a bunch of people are shocked because Sasuke, he did it all at what's it called, not once but a couple of seconds later with him. Naruto did them all at once and hit the target. This is why a bunch of girls saying that Naruto cheated. Naruto says, "Fuck off and shut the fuck up, bitches." God, maybe if you shut the fuck up and maybe stupid fucking... Yeah, Naruto just doesn't like anyone. And Naruto was flipping them off when he was doing that. Next is physical training. To physical show how much he would do and all that. Naruto does about 5 fucking laps and he is done. He did more laps than anyone else. Not 5, mostly 50. This is where Ruka realized that Naruto has so much stamina. So yeah. Of course, next is what's it called, the fighting, the fight, and of course Naruto was paired up with Sasuke Uchiha, and Naruto knocked the shit out of Sasuke's lights out. Naruto kind of just says, "Blue Dragon." Well, he says Naruto original Blue Dragon, and whoop, this man so hard that when the attack hit Sasuke, he got blasted across the village. So yeah, Mizuki had to go get him because he was shocked with Naruto's strength. Everyone was shocked. The fangirls tried to fight Naruto, and Naruto says, "Bring it on then, I'll kick all your asses. Let's see if you can fly further than Uchiha." This is where all of them get scared and didn't fight him. Sasuke tried, but Naruto bitch slapped her so hard that she shut the fuck up. Literally, she passed out after that slap. Naruto was next to do the jutsus. Naruto does the substitution, the henjutsu, and next is the shadow clone. He did a actual clone because he learned how to do an actual clone. So of course Iruka was shocked to see an actual 2 clones, and they are actual physical copies. And yeah, he was kind of shocked and does give the headband to Naruto. Naruto, where he wears the headband, he wears it next to his red kind of shoulder armor. He kind of just wears it underneath there. Because, yeah, Naruto doesn't want to wear it on his head or anything like that. Because what he has on his head is mostly his sleeping mask. So, yeah. Next, everyone is says that everyone passes a Ruka says, "Congratulations, everyone has passed." And, yeah. But next is, how should I say? It is now next day. And, of course, Naruto was called to the Hokage office because he is now in his official team called 21 Dragon. Naruto was thinking what to actually call him, that's why he just thought of. Of course, is where, he sees his sensei being Gojo Satoru. I know people are going to be confused saying, why the hell do I pick this as a sensei? It's because, I can't think of any other sensei name or OC name or anything like that. And, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it like that. So, of course, this is where Gojo is there. Also, Raven and Umi are there, and Naruto's there now. Naruto just kind of smiles grimly at, what's it called? Well, not grimly, grinning at, Hiruzen. And Hiruzen says, yeah, stop smirking. And also, Naruto, goddammit, I told you not to crush anyone, literally. Naruto says, what? I didn't crush them, literally. I... figure of speech crushed him. Hiruzen looks at him and declares him saying, "Bitch, The fuck you mean, figurative speech? Why did I get a report of you almost killing the Uchiha? Now I should mention one thing. Naruto did also kill Mizuki, and yeah, he didn't care. He stabbed him right through the heart with the black needle, and then disappeared. So yeah. Now, of course, is where, well, how does this say? Okay, well, next. Okay, you guys are now based on the team. You can guys sleep and all that. Bye. Get the fuck out of my fucking office. God. This is where, well, Gojo says, hello there. My name is Satoru Gojo. And, well, I will be your new sensei. Well, sensei for team... Oh, what's the team called? This is where Naruto saying, Team Killer? 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 This is where Gojo says, no, Naruto, I know what your little attitude and other things are. So, if I can remember right, I think it was called Team 21 Dragon. Why the hell did you even pick that, Naruto? Naruto's like, I don't know. I was thinking of a dragon, and I was thinking of 21. Yeah, I don't know. That's where Gojo says, okay. Well, since I now know your names, I know you're Umi, with the blue hair and all that, Umi Uchiha. You're Raven Yami, and you're Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto says, actually, it is, how should I say? Naruto says, actually, it's, Morty Jim, Uzumaki. Ding! This is where, Gojo says, okay, you can stop, kind of trying to fake me out. So, let's figure out about your likes, goals, and dreams and all that. This is where Naruto says, okay, my dream is to, well, empty out every, what's it called, casino. This is where Gojo says, is that seriously your fucking dream? Oh my fucking days. What is your goal then? This is where Naruto says, oh, my goal is to be one of the strongest, fighters out there. And also, yeah, strongest fighter out there. Gojo says, okay, decent goal. You wouldn't want an actual, like, directly go for being a Jonin or something like that. No, just be the strongest. Besides, I'm already the strongest. Gojo says, okay, you're a little cocky. And this is where, well, Naruto says, yeah, I am, but it's fine. Being a little cocky always makes everyone have their own personality, so I mean, it's fine. Yes, the Gojo says, whatever. So, what is your likes? Naruto says, my likes are food. He talks about the food that he likes. He likes also kind of training and what's it called, Kenjutsu, ninjutsu, genjutsu he sucks at, so he hates it. He likes doing other things, but yeah, and training. He kind of likes what's it called, Umi and Raven as friends, but yeah. So yeah. Also, he likes Horuzen, kinda. He likes what's it called, Tayuchi and Ayame, but yeah. This is where, well, Gojo says, okay, what are your dislikes? This is where Naruto says, so I did mention that I hate, what's it called? Kind of genjutsu. That means I hate the Uchiha clan, I hate this clan, blah, 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 blah. He hates a lot of things. This is where Gojo says, okay, make a list of how much things you hate. 200 things. Okay, yeah. This is where, well, Gojo did explain who he was, so he said his name. He said a lot of things, and yeah. This is where Umi says that her name is Umi Uchiha. Her dream is to, well, she kind of looks at Naruto and kind of flusts her up a little bit. But this is where Gojo says, what the hell? This is where Umi says, my goal is to, what's it called, well, be the strongest Kunoichi. And, my likes are this, Naruto and Raven. She goes on, and for dislikes, she kind of doesn't hate that many people. She hates arrogant people, spoiled people, and other things, but yeah. That's where, next is Raven, and Raven says, my name is Raven Yami. My dream is to become, well, the strongest Kunoichi. My goal is the same as my dream. But of course, when she did say that, she did narrow her eyes at Naruto a little bit, and it did kind of fluster up, and when she was talking about dream. Yeah, Umi managed to notice that, but yeah. And she kind of glares at Raven a little bit. This is where she says her likes are her friends, Umi and Moscar Naruto, even though Naruto barely talked to her. This is where she says her dislikes are arrogant people, spoiled people, and other people like that. But yeah. This is where Gojo says, good to know. Well, we would have I would have done a test, but I don't really care about doing the test. So instead, we're going to go onto rank missions, or D-rank missions mostly. But yeah, this is where Naruto and the others nodded, and this is where Gojo says, but we're gonna do that tomorrow, because right now, I'm gonna go get something real fast. And this is where Gojo just kind of disappear. Naruto starts walking away, and Umi and Raven decide to follow him. But this is where I'm going to leave it off for part 2 of What If Naruto was a reincarnation of the 3 webtoon characters, or 3 webtoon characters. So yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, and potato seed. Potato, potato.